Hello, Discovery. We're going to take just a couple of minutes to go over the lunch policies and procedures for the school year. You go to lunch with your fifth hour class. So today when you get to fifth hour, your teacher will tell you what lunch shift you will be attending. There are different procedures if you are purchasing a lunch or if you packed your lunch. So let's start with if you want to purchase a lunch. If you're going to purchase a lunch, you walk and stand in line outside of the scramble area. You'll be let into the scramble area by a teacher. Anyone who cuts in line will be asked to go back. So let's make sure that we are respectful of each other and stand in line. If you need to deposit money into your account, there are forms right out of the to the right of the double doors. Fill these out before you enter the scramble area so you don't hold up the line when people are trying to pay. If you packed a lunch, you're going to walk in and take a seat at a table. You may only sit on your assigned half of the cafeteria. So if you are in lunches 1 or 3, you're going to sit at the tables to the right when walking in the door. If you are in lunches 2 and 4, you're going to sit at the tables to the left when walking in the door. In the first couple of days, we'll be there to help you out and make sure that you know if you're on the right side or on the left side. But first and third will always sit on the right-hand side, and second and fourth will always sit on the left side of the door. Once you go to a table, you will realize that there are 8 chairs per table. Please make sure that you do not pull up additional seats and that you do not save seats. So when you walk in the door and you select a table, please sit down and begin to enjoy your lunch, but we're not going to get up and be moving around and adding seats throughout the lunch period. Once you are seated, please remember to use good table manners. Remain seated while you're eating. There isn't any table hopping, and what I mean by that is once you get to a table, you need to stay at that table. You're not going to bounce from one table to the next throughout the lunch period. We also ask that you raise your hand to be excused, whether that be to get up to get seconds or also to throw any trash away. Just some general lunch rules. First of all, we ask that you eat your lunch first and then talk quietly. No outside food is permitted, so if you pack your lunch, that is great, but you cannot have any fast food at school. If you have a parent who delivers fast food for you or something along those lines, you'll have to eat in the office, so it is best if you have just a packed lunch from home. No purchases will be made the last 5 minutes of lunch. The ladies in the cafeteria will close the doors and they will not be serving at those last 5 minutes. So please make sure that you're watching the clock and that you're paying attention if you think that you may need to get up to get seconds. Just a reminder that no cell phones are able to be used at lunch, whether that be texting or getting on social media or taking pictures, playing games. You are not able to do anything on your cell phone during lunch. And then also, and I know it probably sounds silly, but there's no throwing food or taking food from others without permission. So please make sure that you are respectful of other people during lunchtime. Again, going along with those lines of respect, clean up after yourself. Trays, plates, silverware should be returned to the kitchen if it is something that is non-disposable. Messes on or around the table should be cleared. All trash should be thrown away, and you will not be dismissed until your area is clear. So the faster that you're able to pick up your trash and throw that away, pick up your crumbs, pick up the area around you, the faster you'll be able to be dismissed to go back to class. Speaking of dismissal, you'll be dismissed by table once your area is clear. When you are leaving the cafeteria, no food or drink can leave except water bottles. And you're expected to return to class immediately after you're dismissed. This is not a passing period. If you decide to wander the halls or go to the bathroom or take your time to get back to class, you will be marked tardy. And lastly, if you're in the third and the fourth lunch shift, you're going to stack your chairs in stacks of 4 when directed. So just a little bit before the end of the lunch period, you'll be told to stack your chairs. At that time, you're going to stack chairs into stacks of 4. This has to be done before you'll be dismissed from the cafeteria. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask us when we're in the cafeteria today. Thank you.